What's up, PSBL coaches? This is Ron here, bringing you guys PSBL Week 2 video against Tennessee Magnemitans and Loosey Goosey. I felt like I got lucky last week, and now I feel like I need to be perfect this week. And I don't know if I can be perfect, because it is against Lucy, and every time I face him, I beat him once. That was honestly luck. I think I flinched him, flinched his Raichu. That would have swept my team. So that's the only way I won, is that I got lucky. So I think we faced each other 3 times. He is 2-1 against me. And I'm really hoping that I could beat him in this league, because the rest of the weeks are looking, I'm not going to say easy. I don't want to disrespect the other coaches, but they're not as, high named as Lucy, who won a championship, or Pearl, who was just famous for being toxic. So actually, I want to look at the. Oh, I wanted to change up the starting a little bit. I want to start with the standings first before I go what I face next. Right now, we're just out of the playoffs. If it ended last week, which is fine because teams won better than I did. I won 2-0, and I'm happy with a win at 2-0. That means I'm a little bit better than the Beejos right now, who are in 6th place. Just out of playoff contention right now. But anyway, hopefully gonna make it up for this week. Now let's go to the schedule right now. Who we're going to face after this? We are going to be facing against the Rapidashes and the Poly, both of which have not really too famous for anything, but I still need to be as good as I can get for everything. And then we finally get this rematch against Twente that I've been looking for since freaking Comfy. Let's go back to the Magnemitans. But anyway, his team consists of Tapu Koko, Amoonguss, Politoed, Crocodile, Ludicolo. Wow. Kingdrum, Hitmonlee, Moltres, Mawile, and Pikachu. So what I decided to bring was, first off, I had to bring Lantern. That Tapu Koko is a threat and a half. But with this Lantern, I do expect him to pretty much think that it's coming, because on his team, it basically walls everything. Now, I originally ran Rindoberry, and I might go back to Rindoberry. Actually, might go back to Rindoberry for that Ludicolo. But Shuka is also there for the Crocodile, because I do expect him to think, hey, I have Tapu Koko and I have a rain team. Lantern is a very, very, very good bring for him, and I think it is. Ludicolo, it would be there for Giga Drain, but also I could also expect Crocodile to bring there. Come in for Earthquake. Now, I'm leaning more to actually Rindoberry. I'm going to change it. Damn it, I did that last time too! I'm going to change it to Rindoberry. Hopefully you guys didn't see the rest of my team, because I really want to surprise you guys with it. Next up is Celesteela, and Mike gave me the idea for the Assault Vest. Now, I had this idea about the Assault Vest when I first drafted Celesteela. Like, ooh, that could actually be nice, because it is based, 107 special defense, which is really, really good. So the Assault Vest is just going to be nasty, and especially with a lot of special attackers on his team. Sorry, I had to move the keys. It really does work. Especially, I wall the shit out of Ludicolo. Let's actually go over here. Politoed can't do a thing to me. Moltres won't be able to do a thing to me, especially not in rain. Pikachu and Coco are going to be a little bit but it should be okay. And it actually is going to be paired up very nicely with another member of the team, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. But we have Earthquake, Air Slash, Rock Slide, and Giga Drain. And also, I did not go through Lantern's moves. I will in a second. Definitely want max defense, so I can be as bulky as I can with this Celesteela. Now, you might be wondering what's going to happen with recovery and everything, because Celesteela is S tier because it gets Leech Seed Protect, and it's just really bulky. We'll get to that later. I will show you guys what happened. But anyway, go back up to Lantern. We have Protect, we have Volt Switch, Scald, and Hidden Power Flying. Hidden Power Flying is there for the Ludicolo, and that's the main reason why I'm going to go Rindoberry, because I can stay in, go for the Hidden Power Flying, and eat up a Giga Drain that he wants to go for. So, yeah, that's basically it. Scald is there to burn something. Volt Switch is there easily for the Coco's terrain, and also just to get out of there if he ever needs to like trap anything. Next up, we're gonna have Sharpedo. Mega Sharpedo makes another entrance into here with Protect, Psychic Fangs, Liquidation, and Destiny Bond. Now, after a speed boost, I outspeed his entire team, which is great. But also the other thing is, looks like I'm kind of weak to it, so I kind of expect him not to think about Mega Sharpedo. But Mega Sharpedo with Psychic Fangs is one of the only things I have to hit the Amoonguss. Now, one of the only thing. I have another one that's a secret tech a little bit, kind of, a little bit. But anyway, we have Psychic Fangs to take out the Amoonguss. Liquidation is just a stab move, especially in rain. That's going to do a lot of damage to something. So I'm looking forward to that. Destiny Bond, I definitely want... If Mega Sharpedo does damage to one Mon, goes up for a Destiny Bond, and just dies after that, Mega Sharpedo did his job. He did his job, and I'll be happy, and I'll praise him for the week for that. I don't ever expect Sharpedo to sweep in doubles. Ever. So, looking forward to that. And we're going to go on to the next one, which is Mr. Lick Yo Girl, the Golden Licky Licky. I love him so much. I love him, I love him, I love him. This is my Winmon. Now, he's not going to sweep at all. His only attacking move is Rock Tomb. I don't expect him to sweep at all. But he is going to be assisting a lot. Protect, Rock Tomb, Toxic, and Wish. And that is how I heal up my Celesteela, is with the Wish. And now, with Cloud9, Lucy's Rain is nullified. Thunder is no longer 100% accurate. Ludicolo and Kingdra do not get Swift Swim. Well, they do get Swift Swim, but they're not going to get the power boost from it. Hurricane is no longer 100%. Fire-type moves are now fully powered. Water-type moves are nullified in Rain. Because of Licky Licky's Cloud9, probably the best ability to face against a Rain squad in doubles. So, Licky Licky is going to be amazing. It is max special defense, max HP, 4 in attack. Might as well get as much power off in that attack as I can. And is going to be very annoying to face, especially with the Wish Protect as well in doubles. Next up, we have Landorus Eye holding the Yachi Berry. I fully expect somebody to bring Hidden Power Ice, and I fully expect to go up for a Rock Polish, and go for a Rock Slide, and go for a Sludge Wave, and kill off some things. Go for Protect as well. Max attack. Why am I max attack? And only 4 special attack. Now, is that actually going to Landorus? Also want... Yeah, Coco, actually. I'm facing Coco twice this week. Wait, what? Earth Power. What happens if I only have 4? Yeah, that's doing a lot. That's doing a lot of damage. Okay. And that works then. I might have to change, might drop the attack by 4 and raise it so it's at 8 special attack, but this is still pretty good. Kind of weak to Rock Slide, a little, I mean, when I say weak, I just mean he doesn't really have too many switches for that. He has Crocodile, which probably doesn't want to come in figuring a U-turn, and he has Mawile, probably doesn't want to switch in because fearing a Earth Power. So I'm okay with everything on here, and I feel like I have enough for the Mawile, so that should not be a problem at all. But last but certainly not least, we have Infernape holding the Life Orb, Gunk Shot, Fake Out, U-Turn, and Flare Blitz. And before I do that, I'm actually going to change this to Blaze real quick. I originally had Close Combat, but I obviously don't need that anymore. I don't need Iron Fist anymore. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Lucy's bringing a Rain team. Why are you bringing Flare Blitz? It's because of Cloud9. This is another thing that I fully expect to hit with the Among Us. Now, if I were Lucy, I had a Rain team, I had Amoonguss out in the rain, and there's an Infernape standing on the opposite of me, I would not be fearing that Infernape as much. But now with the Cloud 9, Flare Blitz is fully powered, it should be able to take him out as well. Fake Out is obviously there. Nice doubles move. U-turn and Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot is there for the Coco. I might change that to close combat so I can hit the Crocodile and everything else. But for now, it is Gunk Shot. And yeah, so next up, I will be facing against Lucy in this video. So cheer me on, unless you like Lucy more, which I fully understand. I like Lucy more than myself. But anyway, that will do it for me in this recap. Thank you all for watching, and enjoy the battle. Alright guys, so this is the battle here, and as you can see, it is actually a replay right now. Unfortunately, I was not able to record live because it was just annoying and everything. I kept on getting disconnected, and it was just really slow, so I just thought post-recording would have been a whole lot easier. So anyway, this is the battle. It was a very good battle. I really have to give Lucy's the thumbs up. That it was very nice to see and everything. Why am I on? I don't know why I'm on Lucy's side. I want to be on my side so we can show everything. But anyway, we're gonna go right ahead and go through this. Maybe not turn by turn, but just talk about what happens and everything. Yep, I can switch sides. Okay, I'm gonna do that. And I don't know what's going on with those sprites now. Awesome sauce. Oh shit. Can I switch sides and be okay? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to deal with it on this side. Anyway, he led with Politoed and Ludicolo. I was fearing that lead, but I honestly did not think he was gonna lead with that. That's why I led with both Sharpedo and Infernape. Infernape did have Fake Out and everything, so I was okay there for the Ludicolo, but also at the same time, I was also worried about that Politoed, and I thought he was going to go for a move like Scald or something like that on my Infernape. So I definitely wanted to switch out there. I also thought that, hey, Ludicolo is obviously going to be faster than Sharpedo, even at +1 in the rain. I don't really think he's going to attack the Sharpedo, predicting a Protect or something to get my speed boost up. So I decided to just go for Psychic Fangs on the Ludicolo, see what happens. He actually switched out into Amoonguss right there. As I switched out into Celesteela, I thought I could eat any hit that I wanted to, as Amoonguss did do a lot of damage. Took a lot of damage. And unfortunately, his Scald onto the Fernape, which I did get right again, did in fact burn my Celesteela, which kind of does suck, especially since I have Earthquake for that Tapu Koko. He wanted to keep his Amoonguss, so he switched out into Pikachu, as Psychic Fangs actually just annihilated the Pikachu. As Scald was luckily not able to burn the Sharpedo. But I do have Giga Drain on my Celesteela, so that's really good. Getting some health back here and there. As Ludicolo does decide to come back in. I was predicting a Giga Drain there. I definitely did not want to take it from Sharpedo, so I decided to go for the Protect there, as he goes for a Giga Drain. And Z Scalds my Celesteela again, and I go for an Air Slash, doing crazy damage there. And now I'm predicting him to want to stay in and go for another move just to get rid of my Mega Sharpedo. I decided to switch out into Infernape so I can take that Giga Drain, but he actually decides to go for a Protect, and another Scald only does 20% again to Celesteela. I kind of did predict the Protect on the Ludicolo, that's why I'm for Giga Drain on Politoed instead of the Air Slash again on Ludicolo. He decided to switch out into his Amoonguss next turn, so he didn't have to take a Fake Out. I decided to double out into Lantern, as he goes for another Scald on Infernape this time. Lantern ate that pretty well, and Amoonguss was able to live a hit from the Air Slash. It does do about 34. That does allow Tapu Koko to come in, as I do double into the Amoonguss, because I was not really fearing the Politoed at the time, and I was able to kill it, which is, right now, I am feeling incredible right now, as I am up 6 mons to 4. His Tapu Koko still does scare me, and so does his Ludicolo, but the other two, I feel I can work around, although the Hitmonlee does kind of scare me a little bit. as burn damage is starting to take effect on the Celesteela. I decided to protect. I don't know what he wants to do, as he does Giga Drain. Unfortunately, I said that I was going to switch the Sugar Berry on Lantern into a Rindo Berry on it, but I must have forgotten to do that, or it didn't save, because I still have the Sugar Berry on there for the Crocodile, which is very unfortunate, but so he actually Calm Minds on Coco, and I was like, oh shit, if that thing has Hidden Power Ice, I lose. I just lose 100%. So I thought that, hey, I might be able to do some damage with Earthquake. Only does 18% to the Tapu Koko, which is very unfortunate, especially burned. So I was like, this is a losing battle. I'm just gonna stay in. I'm gonna do as much damage as I can with Celesteela. He did his job. He got kill and everything. I honestly thought he was just gonna go for the Thunderbolt on Celesteela and a Giga Drain on Lantern. So I decided to switch out into Infernape, not thinking that, hey, a discharge is a thing, especially in doubles. Excuse me, as I'm having hiccups. So I thought I was safe with Infernape there, but it does crazy damage, and I'm actually very lucky that Infernape did, in fact, live. So that's good for me. So that does allow me to bring in Sharpedo right there, and he actually decides to go out into Politoed instead of going for an attack, which I thought he was going to do. I was fully prepared to sack off my Sharpedo for this. But he brings back the Rain, and as I go for a Fake Out on the Tapu Koko, does about 20%, which is very nice. But most importantly, I did get the Flinch, which allows Tapu Koko to die to the Liquidation. Rain boosted too. I think he had a very, very small chance to live it without Rain. I could definitely be wrong. I don't have the calc in front of me. But anyway, with the Rain, it was not a question that it was going to die. Next up, I honestly thought that I did not think he had Mach Punch. I was thinking, what priority move would he have? He saw that I have Psychic Fangs. I would have brought out Ludicolo right here. So I'm just going to go for the Psychic Fangs. Actually, no, I went for Destiny Bond on this move. So, anyway, I thought that I was going to die as well, as I go for a Gunk Shot. Wasn't really looking for the kill. I was just looking for damage, and that's all I needed Infernape to do. Both Infernape and Sharpedo, I was not expecting any kills from those two, just a lot of damage for like Celesteela and Landers to just sweep after that. But Mega Sharpedo did its job, and I am happy for it. Yeah, picked up 2 kills on the Pikachu and the Tapu Koko, and Celesteela even got a kill on the Amoonguss, and Infernape just helped. He assisted the Tapu Koko kill, and he also put in a lot of damage on the Hitmonlee. So I decided, I have 3 Mons left, Rain is up, I decided to go out into Lantern and Landorus. And now the reason for that is because I knew that I could live any hit that the Hitmonlee wanted to go for. I go for Sludge Wave, it does take out the Hitmonlee, so now it is 3-on-2 in my favor. Also, he goes for Ice Beam on my Yachi Berry. Landorus only does about 60% only. And so we're able to live as well with Ludicolo. And the reason why I brought Licky Licky was because of Cloud 9. Now with that, I am able to outspeed and take out the annoying Ludicolo that I feared so much the entire game. I think if I wasn't able to kill that, I don't know what... As I hear some weird noises on my wall. That was weird. But anyway, I think that he might have been able to bring it back, especially with Giga Drain on the Lantern. It would have just been a one-on-one with the Licky Licky, and I don't think Licky Licky would have been able to win that. Maybe with Toxic, he would have been able to whittle it down. The reason why I say he wouldn't have, because you're probably saying, well, he has Wish and everything. He actually doesn't have Wish. Apparently, you can't run Wish with Cloud 9. So I had to change that right before the battle. I changed it to Rest, I want to say. I honestly don't remember. But maybe I would have been able to whittle it down a little bit, but it would have been a very close battle. Good game to Lucy. Very sorry I killed Pikachu before you were able to use it. I hope you bring it again, and not just this one-time thing. Anyway, that will do it for me. And next up will be the Reading Rapidashes for week 3. Hopefully I can live comm that one. I should be home for that, so I should be able to live comm it, but we'll definitely see. Thank you guys for bearing with me, and goodbye.